Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the grand finals for the Summit 8C qualifiers. Team Mineski versus Team Fnatic. I'm Hades, and I'll be your caster for this best of 5 series, here to bring to you some of the best, or the best, Southeast Asian Dota we have here for you guys on the Beyond the Summit stream. And you guys already know the name is Mineski, and the most recent dominant win at the minor, taking away a lot of qualifying points. And Fnatic with, well, this new reborn roster, with the addition of the 10k legendary Meepo player Abed, will we see them be able to upset the Giants of C? Well, of course, you guys already know the names, and here we are into the draft. We did miss a couple of the first few picks, but I can tell you the exact phase where Fnatic at first pick. They first picked up the Ohio Earthshaker, Mineski second pick, so they picked up the Undying and the Brewmaster immediately. And you guys will already know that, Isa is size no stranger to micro heroes. Giving him the Brewmaster, I'm excited to see what he can do with this hero, with those Brewlings. But okay, Fnatic having first pick, the second pick for them was the Weaver. So you start to see more stable picks. Very different kind of drafting style compared to what we saw last month, where you would see envy on heroes like Legion Commander, Enchantress, Bat Rider. And now you see him actually playing more actual carry heroes. For example, yesterday in the game against TNC, which they won 2-0, you saw Envy playing Lifestealer. In this case, he's playing the Weaver. They pick up the Ogre Magi. But Mineski, the third pick Lion, it's good to see Lion back in the meta. Like, even in the Chinese region, I've been casting quite a number of DPL games recently. And yeah, that's one of the big things which I'm excited to see. And that is with the return of Lion. Always great to see how this hero, which I was always wondering why this hero wasn't in the previous patch. And why it wasn't picked up as much. Why was you always see a lot of Shadow Shaman as a replacement. But the way this runs right now, this is going to be hot. There's going to be a lot of high skill Dota coming out here. I'm very excited. I mean, this is basically as star-studded as you can get with all of these names between these two teams, big names. So, if you can relate to one of these players, don't forget to give them a shout out from the stream. Or if you're watching from Dota TV, send these teams your energy, because there will only be one winner at the Summit House. And, well, the other team can go back and get some ice milo, some chicken rice. Because I believe Fnatic, their team house in Malaysia. And that's where we have another debate, don't we? Who has the better chicken rice? Malaysia or Singapore? But Mineski, looks like we're going to see the Mushy Slaughter, the Carry Slaughter, the legendary Carry Slaughter. This is something which has been experimented with quite a bit. It's something which is also starting to see a tiny bit of popularity, at least. But I'm not sure whether when he changes to the hero, I don't think so. Maybe besides the sprint at level 4, where you have 700 movement speed along the river. But otherwise, it's still going to be pretty hot. And I'm pretty excited to see, like, Fnatic right now, you're looking extremely strong with Abed. He had a sick Invoker game, so that's why you see the Invoker ban. I mean, the bans are interesting though. You take a Bounty Hunter, Disruptor, Rubik. It's basically banning out Jabs or Boogie, either one of them, but it's really hard because Jabs, he's able to drop so many heroes. Mineski and Fnatic, or at least for Mineski, I can safely say that these guys have such superb versatile heroes, like hero pools to experiment with, to toy around with, to the extent where you can't really ban against them. You can only ban the heroes you're afraid to play against. Fnatic, meanwhile, for them, I can say that it's still a bit too early to tell, but you never know. Honestly, you really never know. But this should be the pause for Naga Siren. Don't worry, guys. We're not in for the Resident Sleeper game. This will be, well, the Naga Siren support for something which I saw yesterday at DPL where Lanham played on it. It didn't exactly do that well because he rushed Ags on Naga for. Something which you could have gone to other items like the Solar Crest. You could have gone for perhaps, I don't know, even a mech, even a pipe. All these items. But thank you all for tuning or starting to tune in. Do not forget to share the stream to your friends. We have some amazing Dota for you coming here on this stream. I'm excited, and you guys should be too, because hold your kids, somebody's going to be crying at the end of this series. Or someone's going to be extremely disappointed. And of course, you can feel the tension between just the two team names, the team brands alone. The rivalry going on has always been there between Fnatic and Mineski. So, maybe a bit of, we don't even talk about perhaps the grudge going on between who was left, who was right. Was Mushi left? Or was he right in leaving Fnatic? You know, it's up to you guys to decide.
Turn to ban.
But the PL ban will be the final ban. What does that indicate? I'm going to take out the Queen of Pain as well. Just basically banning out these mid-laning strong heroes for Abed. Because that's a lot of faith. You know, 10k MMR for good reason. But that's a completely different new debate by itself right there, right? You know, 10k MMR NA, wink wink, 7k C, Kappa. I'm not sure. That's up for you guys to decide.
Remaining.
But alright. So, final ban here for Fnatic. I don't know. I'm feeling like they ban out a Nana hero, the Moon hero, as you call him right now. So, in heroes left in the pool. I mean, there are plenty of Moon heroes still left. You know, Puck's not in the pool, but Mirana still is. But we see something new and fancy. They take out the Mirana, so no surprise. You know, that's one of the heroes that they usually like to first pick up for Nana. Usually they give that to Mushi as well. Either one of these core players are able to play it at a top level. Well, maybe a bit more towards Nana. I've seen it impress some that hero. But Fnatic, they go back for the Abed Storm Spirit. We're gonna see some Kaya coming up, guys. Oof. This is gonna be sick. The girl community likes Hades. Guys, chill, man, chill. I mean, I'd be cool. I'll be down for that. I guess if that's how you guys want to market me, I'm leaving it to Twitch, right? You guys can help market me however you guys want. But right, Mineski, final pick for Nana. This will be interesting. Oh, could this possibly be the Lion mid? I saw TNC experimenting with it a bit the other day. I think I saw Cuckoo playing it in solo MMR. Could this be it? Is this the legend? Is this the myth, which will finally be proven as fact? Or okay, never mind. They go back into the Nana Tinker. Tinker against Storm. So pretty sure in the pubs, whether you guys, you know, from your pub experience, you see Tinker, you immediately counter pick with Storm. But in this case, he's still picking it into the Storm. This is just asserting dominance right here. You know, Mushi, he gives no flying fishes, no fudges right there. And of course, with Ice, he's always talking about, you know, Mushi talking about his dong. But enough about them dongs. This is gonna be one heck of a series, guys. Said it I've said it a few times now. I'm gonna say it again. In for some of the best Southeast Asian Dota here between two of the strongest teams right now. With the addition of Abed, of course, with 343 Adam coaching Fnatic, you can only imagine how much stronger Fnatic has become. Not to discredit the previous roster, but it's just that it's almost like an upgrade, if you know what I mean.
5 seconds
like,
remaining.
There is a reason that 343, you know, you immediately get the respect of the players as a coach. From that perspective, you're saying, you know, it's like some of the coaches have mentioned before, like Kips. Getting the players' respect is the first step. In this case, because he's already played with DJ and Ohio, immediate respect is there. Abed, Envy, and Pi, I'm pretty sure these guys have respect for Adam as well. You know, making it to TI with the accomplishments they've had, this is sick. I know some of you guys are hoping for the Meepo. I was hoping for the Meepo too. But you never know. In this case, it seems like they were almost prepared for it. They have pretty good heroes at dealing with Meepo, actually. You look at Slaughter. It's good at bringing down one Meepo very quickly. Tinker can blow one up as well. So, alright, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Our first game of this one amazing best of 5 series. We're gonna have Fnatic versus Mineski. And let's introduce the draft. Mushi on the carry Slaughter. Ninja Boogie on the Undying. We're gonna have Nana playing on that Tinker. Right, changing the overlays. Don't mind that. OBS is becoming a bit bucky. Ice on the Brewmaster. Jabs on the Lion. For the Dire side on Fnatic, DJ on the Naga Siren. You will have Abed playing on the Storm Spirit. Pylai Die on the Ogre Magi. Ohio on that sick Earthshaker. Eternal Envy playing on the Storm Spirit. Alright, so guys, I mean, I have to say, alright, currently right now, feels like this team, okay, yeah, you have these amazing core players, right? But Ohio yesterday, at least in the game I watched, and of course, shout out to Michael Loris for that amazing cast. You know, Ohio really carried very hard. He's a sick player on this Earthshaker. Lesser pressure on him, I feel, to perform as an offlaner when you have such two amazing cores in Envy and Abed. I wouldn't want to say reliable, because, you know, Envy likes to do the high risk, high reward plays. I mean, technically, then again, anyone can say that about themselves and see when you're trying to throw your party MMR, right? Or solo MMR. Just kidding. But potentially looks like they might be giving a bit of an aggressive lane out here with Envy Shikuchiing in to place the ward down. You never know, because with the way that the map has reworked, getting the bounty runes so near each other, especially between the Dire and Radiant on this right side of the map, it always leads, or potentially leads, to a lot of early fights or stealing the bounty runes, and you always see just basically two halves of the team just take up the 2 bounty runes to themselves, and that's where this, you know, the TP, the free TP comes into play. The support can just TP in to help you, but no, it will be Ohio taking the offlane. Pretty textbook stuff.
The battle begins.
You guys don't want to know how long this went down. But alright, Jabs taking the bounty rune. Alright. Alright. Mineski are starting dominance already. It's over, guys. It's over. It's over. 4 bounty runes. I thought I was seeing this wrong, but 4 bounty runes going the way of Mineski. And Abed, the 10k MMR player against the 8.1k on Nana. Is MMR just a number? Well, you know, one day's time. Maybe a couple of days' time. We're gonna see. That's gonna be a big difference. But okay, yeah, using the decay just to mess around on DJ. They don't care about the Naga. Boogie's here to play around, making sure that you stay away from the Tinker. This is going to be very difficult from the laning phase alone. You want to make sure that Nana gets a good start, gets quick BOT so that he can, you know, go around the map, contributing to fast and team fight heavy. But Pi, you know, Ice just up to his mischief, burning a lot of his HP, but he does get level 2 because of it. Offlane here, you know, Ohio, he's going to do decently okay against Mushi and Jabs. Even if you chain the stuns up, I think Ohio will still have a decent lane. Good damage out from the Fisher. But, you know, the chain crush coming up on Ohio. It's only level 1 on the line. Ohio still has this period window to play around with. The middle lane still in that 2v2. Gone are the days of the 1v1 matchups. Those are fairy tales. ISSI is just going to TP out right on the Envy and Paradise nose. But middle lane, you know, this is still very even. CS wise, 5-1 to Storm Spirit 2-1. Looks like Abed was not able to CS on the tower. NACS Kappa. Alright, so they're still playing around the moon. You know, ISSI truly is one of the most annoying offlaners out there. Boogie just trying to DK, just soften up DJ. Still has the salve though. He doesn't actually care. He's actually just gonna walk up to the bounty rune. So Ice, yeah, they're okay. There's Bear against Ogre, Thunderclap coming in. Oh, Pi, you want to be careful about this. You don't want to trade hits with Ice. Not like this. He still has the wand charges as well. He's gonna taunt. That's right. Just Ice things. Right? All right. And it's regen rune spotted for Ninja Boogie. He can play a lot more. Bottom lane, the Hex Summon to Earthshaker. Can they get the chain stuns out? Can they right click him down the sprint? Ohio's just going for the CS, and first blood will go to Mushi. Mushi just asserting dominance, and Nana middle lane will find Abed. Alright, so 2-0 already. Sea Giants not being intimidated here by DJ coming in to help out in the middle lane. But then again, when you play Storm Spirit, you're sort of expected to lose the first few levels during the laning phase. It's what happens afterwards. You anticipate yourself for comeback gaming. The 17-5 on Envy, he's doing extremely well on the CS. You know, Abed can't really CS as well with Nana just spamming out the laser. Bottle on the way. Pretty decent time. But of course, with Ninja Boogie, after taking that regen rune earlier on, you know, he's able to sustain here a lot longer. He's already won the battle against DJ. If you think about it, there's a lot of history between these two teams. Over here in the bottom lane, just playing around with Ohio. And as I was talking about the history between these two teams, holy cow, Abed goes down one more time. Boogie is looking very strong. Don't worry guys, we're not missing too many crucial kills. Just one. Well, yeah, some of the history between these two teams, if you guys were not aware, DJ and Boogie, they were former teammates on Rave. You will remember their performance at DAC. Alright, Jeb just getting a stun up to DJ. You know, Lion isn't exactly the strongest here to zone a specific hero out. If it's a 2v1, it's still okay, but 2v2, maybe not. And that's where I would say, the aggro in the lane equilibrium starts to shift a bit. Boogie just stealing the bounty rune. So plenty of money still going the way of Mineski. You know, Boogie has improved so much as a player. Guy with the biggest heart. And once again, the taunt coming out from Jabs. Ohio and DJ not able to accomplish anything much from this lane. A Naga alone cannot do much. Paradise coming to the middle. He's hanging around here, but the ward has scouted him out. Mugi to Moon. staying around those stairs. He's okay. He's okay. Double damage and salve as well. Actually chose to go for 2 and 1, saving that point into... Could decide to go for missile or either the march. You don't usually max it out immediately. Fisher just mess around in Mushi's last hits. But otherwise, you know, Slaughter 26 and 7 to match Envy's 26 and 10. Tiny extra denies start to slowly add up. It's only 3 extra denies, so not that big. But so far looks like, yeah, Pi just wants to stack the camp for the Storm Spirit. Nothing much for now. This is pretty hot, seeing as the Tinker, he's 25 and 9, 2 and 0 as well. These illusions are just free gold basically. Easy gold. Build him slow, and Mushi getting a kill onto Ohio. What is happening? Okay guys, hold on, I need to set my monitor screen a bit. I'm missing out kills on the right side. I have a mic in my face. But yeah, as I say, you know, Nana is having a tough time playing here against Abed because continuously you see the supports rotating in. But he's still doing pretty decent in CS. With the kill, he's pretty far ahead in terms of net worth. You want to try again? Mushi might actually end up dying here. If you can get the enchant totem, Mushi is dead. Alright. Enchant totem. Does he want to try and turn this around? He has 7 1 charges. Quick's a morbid mask. The taunt again from Jabs. This is a taunt gaming trying to tilt the enemy team. I mean, Lion's just one of the good heroes at dealing with Naga illusions as well. You know, you got double, the Hex and the Mana Burn. Playing out here for the rune. Regen rune. Oh, perfect rune.
Stupendous.
Times like that, you wish you had a ranged hero to just deny the rune. But okay, you know, Abed decides to go for the bounty rune instead, the safer option, goes to farm, but realizes that golems there, not the best camp he wants to jungle against. But 4-0 Mineski are looking very solid and strong from this laning phase, as I said. Moon actually going for the level 3 in the lasers. So that's why you can see if you're Abed, you just want to get out of there, you don't want to stay too close. Has to try to go back to as well. But over here at the top lane, Pi. He did take a bounty rune, but he may suffer for it. Okay, no level 6 in Brewmaster, so he's still okay. Ice, do you want to taunt him? Taunt him. Bottom lane, I do see some action coming out. They found Ohio with the stuns up. And the Hex as well. Bash. And with the decay, Ninja Boogie cleans up Ohio. Having the roughest lane here, 0 and 3 already. I mean, why not, right? Just constant taunting. Ice, ice, ice things. If you think about it, this is where the mind games are played. You constantly taunt your opponent, then don't. It's all about getting to the hits, getting them emotional. Once you start being emotional, you've lost half the battle, right? Not able to think logically and rationally. But 7 minutes and a half in, you know, 5-0 on the kill score. This is starting to be a bit disturbing. Ice, he's still gonna happily trade the Pylite die. Storm Spirit and the Weaver coming in as well. Storm does have level 6, but not enough mana. And Ice just gonna get away with this entire creep wave once more for absolutely nothing. If Fnatic are just letting this happen, there's nothing they can do to stop this. And Nana, he's gonna get those BOTs before 9 minutes. Great timing. Just, you know, 1850 gold. Ohio decides he needs to go to the jungle, opts to go for Soaring into Treads this game. And DJ will just have to lane against Nana for the sake of it. BOTs after this creep wave for sure. Has it now. That's a big item and great timing as well. Jabs would take that illusion rune, but that's because, you know, you already have the BOTs on Nana. Doesn't have rearm yet, so he's going to be staying here for a while more. Just using the laser to mess around Varbet. You see, he can't even get close to the lane. Will be forced to salve up already. Top. Envy, he really can't lane against as well as he would like as a Weaver against Brewmaster because of the Drunken Brawler. There's the misrate, Drunken Haze as well. Tough hero to kill, no stuns. He just has to use the Soaring, Wand, instant Primal Split, he's okay. But the logic behind, you know, the carry Slaughter is very good. Let's say it's a hero fighting early. Because as obvious as it is from the draft, you know, Mushi has taken a less farming oriented role. He's decided to give more farm priority, at least to the off lane as well, so that Ice can play such these carry heroes like, you know, Visage, Wyvern. And when you have 3 heroes from Fnatic playing inside the jungle, something is wrong. This is free reign to Mineski in the lanes. We've got 3 lanes won. Now even Boogie gets some free time in the middle for some EXP distribution. While as a Tinker, because of the way the jungle is right now, it's actually such a huge buff. You can clear like 2 camps by yourself, no problem. Well, let's take a look at net worth. You know, Slaughter and Tinker all the way on top. Great stuff. Can they kill Ice? It's very hard. You know, even with level 6 on Pylai die, you're gonna need like a huge ding 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 just to get it. And Nana, Mineski will go for their first smoke gank. Seeing this is the first smoke gank of the game, heading to the top or maybe turning around for the middle lane. Looking here for someone in the jungle. They were trying to catch the Storm off guard, but he has already gone back to the base. So they put a ward down, a nice loop. They see Pylai die. This could be the pincer movement. Pi hitting to take the enemy bounty rune. This is actually a pretty decent movement. He could take this and TP out, but he doesn't know. They decide they could go for the Storm Spirit instead. Abed. He's gonna zip away, go straight for the Tinker. Laser, they've caught him. The counter gank, and down goes Abed. Pylai died. Oh, they want to try and kill Moon here. The Shikuchi. Oh, beautiful sword keeping the Tinker alive. He's actually going to TP out. Cycling up. And Envy going to get hexed up. Do they have detection? The soul. Oh, Earth-Brilling stun's coming out. Won't get the stun up onto Envy. They can't do it. And the Primal Split has expired. But still, great turnaround. And Ohio bottom lane. Oh no, Mamushi. The double damage and Corrosive Haze. One hit and Ohio is gone. Pi is still hanging around and sees the Tombstone still there. But 7-0. Extreme dominance coming out here from Mineski. No surprise. I mean, these guys are at a completely whole different level here in C. Alright, so does Mushi have a dagger yet? Actually he can actually buy it now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
DJ, does he actually... I wonder what he builds into this game. Does he still go for the utility Naga? Does he build into the farming Naga? You know, the one is the nightmare of all our pubs. But top lane, they are looking to try and fight here. Smoke up again for Mushi to debut this dagger. They get too close. Yep, the smoke is broken. They want to find Pi. Oh no, too far behind, but he's going to spin forward, looking for the crush. It's going to land. They get the Drunken Haze, now looking for the stun as well. The chain stuns, Pylai die will end up getting right-clicked and crit down by Ice using the big staff. So DJ, Ohio, and Arben, you know, once again still inside the jungle. He's trying to build into the Bloodstone. He's going to get it at a very slow timing. Ohio is not going to get a quick Blink Dagger this game by any means. And they will smoke to the bottom lane. Perhaps look for that one kill, which could be Nana on the Tinker, who's really TP'd out. So Envy, he's just trying to pressure this bottom lane. The rest of Mineski don't really care. You know, just invading, walking around in the enemy jungle casually. Oh, pushing into the top. Nana, he knows that Pi is there. Mushi's looking for the crush. He's found him. Looking for the lasers and the missiles. And they will give the kill to Pylai die. Never mind, Nana gets it with the march. And once again, when you're diving behind enemy tier 1s and there's nothing that Fnatic can do, the heroes just aren't equipped for this mission. So they will try to pressure this tier 1 tower. Top lane, taking quite a fair bit chunk of damage. Without the Primal Split, actually no, they do have the Primal Split. They want to go back in, perhaps go into Ohio. Alright. Nice enchant totem. Song of the Siren will be used to try and help them disengage, but the Brewling is still chasing after them. Looking for the stun. It's going to be used into the Naga Siren. Ice is trapping DJ. Do they have anything else to catch him up? They have the Cyclone laying down the Tombstone to break the trees. Going after DJ. They have more than enough damage and DJ will end up paying for his life. Mirror Image to try and juke it, but Nana has the bigger laser. They've caught Ohio as well. Trying for the enchant totem. He has the Echo Slam. Drunken has to slow him down. But top lane as well. Jabs with the finger. They will find Envy together with Mushi. 2 kills across the map. 11-0. As I said, Mineski are on a whole different level right now. These guys are making their plays from Narnia, and Fnatic is still on Earth trying to make things happen. But over in the middle lane, you know, Pi just casually walking to Nana, who's already level 11. Look at he and Mushi, the net worth 6.5, 6.6. Maybe a full 2,000 behind on Abed. At least 1,005 on the Weaver. Easy math, boys. But DJ coming in, they have the end snare, trying to catch Mushi, who just blink juke it. 6,000 net worth advantage. This is pretty sick, and you have almost a blink dagger now into Nana.
Yes. I'm getting
I'm gonna jump here onto DJ. Yep, I think they should be able to. Looking for the crush. Use the corrosive haze. Naga-san should end up down here. 1, 2, 3, and down he goes. Going to the back line, looking for Abed. Mushi with the plays. Maybe, never mind. Abed goes in, almost kills off Jabs. Looks like they will get their first kill, and Jabs will be the one to give away first blood from Mineski to Fnatic. Sipping for more, looking for more players. They want to find Nana, and Nana should end up dying here. The Tinker gonna try and survive through all of this, but no. Trying for the crush. Actually got stopped. The Echo Slam will be thrown out as well. Mushi gets a double crush. Can he Q Pile die? Yes, he can. Sword to save him, perhaps. Never mind. Abed, no mana. Ninja Boogie using that flesh golem. Gonna try and kill Abed here. Chasing after him. But never mind. Envy says, nope, you're not getting him. Triple kill for Envy. 4 heroes dead. And Fnatic get a big gold swing going their way.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
2,700 gold swing. Big stuff, more money flying into the economy, and look at Envy now, 6,800, matching the Slaughter in terms of net worth. He actually went for drums.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, so Ohio, you know, because of that fight as well, he's now 600 gold away from a dagger. And these amazing players, well, they're not about to just sit back and just get stomped. These guys are going to fight back. No, the Blink Dagger, perhaps, you know, that positioning was a bit risky earlier on, all the way into 3 heroes, but he was caught out. That's because you have this very sneaky hero in the Weaver. And of course, Abed, when he survived through all of that, almost has that perseverance, could end up going into the soul booster very soon. Nana, what does he go for next? Ether Lens. At the top, they will lose their tier 1. Mushi probably needs a BKB. Ice actually went back into a Midas. Almost has a Blink Dagger too. Great timing on him. Quite fat. He's actually surpassed the Storm Spray in terms of net worth. And 5,000 gold advantage. Let's see if they can try and snowball off that more. They need to try and at least assert dominance again. Mushi looking for that 1 kill, but Envy is there in the Invis form. He sees Mushi. He needs a bit more help. Jabs is on the way, but they don't have any detection there. So they don't know about Envy being in this top lane, who probably will Shikuchi and show his face to clear this creep wave. Looking for a Tinker just to make sure. Playing inside the trees, but this ward scouted them out. So he knows that there are Mineski heroes there. Mushi is just waiting, and the smoke will break, but they have no vision. Looking for a hero. He can't even go near the creeps because if the Shikuchi effect takes place, they would just get jumped on immediately. So good game sense coming out here from Envy. I'll bet with the soul booster already, he can start to push out this bottom lane. And that will be the 3rd smoke gank from Mineski, but this time it will be thwarted by the good game sense of Envy. Having a primal split. What does he want to actually do? They want to push mid tier 1. Mid tier 1 is very low, down to 230 HP. They bring Nana in as well. Perhaps they can consider this. But who will they jump? In the bottom lane, Abed, he's going to get that soul ring, sorry, not soul ring, perseverance up into the bloodstone very soon. Still catching up. Like I said, when you play the Storm Spit, you have to expect that you're playing from behind. And of course, if Ohio on the Blink Dagger doesn't want to show that off just yet. But with the daytime vision, they pinged it out. I saw the orange ping, so it probably means that they know about that Blink Dagger now on Ohio. Ice just wants to take care of the creep wave, get this tier 1 tower down, open up, make the dire jungle easier to invade. It looks like they will think about going over the Fisher, looking for the Enchant Totem. Yes, they will, using the Echo Slam as well. And Mushi will end up going down to Ohio. Ohio was right, Mushi was left. And so it continues. Civil War. Malaysians out there probably torn on who to support. But Ice with that primal split, we haven't seen that used for a while. Oh, the Fisher! What? Cancel Jab's TP. How? Oh, I think it was daytime vision, so he saw a tiny glimpse of what was happening. And now all of a sudden, you know, Mineski are forced to play into this very awkward passive play. Alright. So this game... It's interesting how this is suddenly turned. It seemed like, you know, Mineski were just going to steamroll over Fnatic. But after that one team fight, they decided, let's just slow things down a bit. Take things down a notch. And would say just get back your form, but Boogie and Jabs, they feel confident enough to go around with these two-man smoke gangs purely because they know that the Tinker could probably smoke up or the TP into them. But over here, Nana, they do get the Abed kill, looking for Ohio, who blinks all the way to the south. He's actually going to get out. But Jabs, he's nowhere near done. With that ward, he should have had a glimpse of DJ inside the enemy jungle. May actually end up going to Pi Light Die. They see Pi going for the nice impale there, but where's the Hex, where's the follow-up? They're using the Flash Golem, but Envy, he's going to make short work of Jabs. He's going to chase after this. There's nothing for him to TP to. Boogie will end up dying here. Double kill for Envy. 5, 1, and 2. And his net worth is going to match this Tinker's global farming presence. Going for the lasers, time lapses out. Envy's alright. But SSI is still in the enemy jungle. Primal Split. Oh, he actually may go for DJ here, popping the Primal Split as well. DJ has the Song of the Siren, but the stone from the Brooding is there. Do they have enough? The missile will not be enough. Yes! Oh, he actually gets the stun in the nick of time! Ice. Killing off the Naga Siren one more time. Abed's waiting for the Primal Split to expire. Never mind, goes to the Creep Wave instead. And he will have his Bloodstone in about 130 gold. Going to the top lane, however, that is Mushy. Double damage rune, but this ward will scout him out. They will decide to turn around for Roshan instead. I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, here for game 1, constant back and forth happening. Looks like at the bottom part of the river, Jabs will end up going down to Yabed, who now completes his Bloodstone. But the Roshan attempt is still happening here, and Fnatic have no idea that this is going on, or do they? Ohio's going to be there near the pit, but unfortunately with Envy also edging there, they could not get there in the nick of time. Mushi picking up himself a free Aegis. They should be trying to commit now to at least one tier 2 objective. And the 4,000 gold lead, which was 9,000, is slowly slipping away. Or was it 7,000? Okay, yeah. Very narrow lead, and the reason why that lead is so big, if you take into account the towers, all tier 1s, if Fnatic evened up in the tower kill score, they are actually ahead. So this is one thing you can consider when you're, especially when you're playing for the support role, or even as core in general. It's about the balance in knowing who's really ahead. So this 5,000, 4,000 gold lead is not exactly an advantage for Mineski. And you take into account the Aegis gold as well. Easy math, boys. And Kaya and Tinker, does he build into an Aghanim Scepter? 2,800 gold, not sure what he wants to go into next. Envy will go into a BKB. Great item for him here so that he can stand in the march. Not too worried about all these magical spells coming out. And I'll bet the Bloodstone will also go into his own BKB. He knows that he can afford to go into more defensive items. The problem right now is not damage, it's just surviving. Alright, so Boogie going into a Glimmer Cape. This game has just become very, very even all of a sudden. Well, not all of a sudden. It's just very, very even. It's so intense. And this game 1, just the mental advantage of winning game 1 in this intense rivalry. Or we call it a derby, you know? Because of how... half the history between these two teams. So with this Aegis, they will try to push here for the bottom tier too. Size, using his illusion to try and scout things out. Boogie is there very aggressively as well. Pi doesn't want to get anywhere near that tier 2 tower, neither does the rest of Fnatic. And it looks like they actually will just get some chip damage off. Fortification being used. They use the scanning, zipping all the way in. Abed, very close shave. Spider senses with tingling, using the scan at the right time. Sneaky, Mushi looking for the crush. Actually, no, multicast, ding, ding, ding. No, he won't get that kill. Not today, sir. And they will content themselves with a tier 2 tower. But not giving away any kills, that's still a pretty big win for Fnatic. And they're trying to trade for the tier 1 tower. But Nana is just there to constantly push the wave back out. So a very, very advantageous trade here as they open up the bottom half of the map for Mineski. Alright, so Vladimir's offering. I guess this is to help Ice out with the Mask of Madness. Just extra lifesteal, no harm. Waiting for some big salami slams out from Ohio. He already used this last one on Mushi. Don't think Mushi was too fond of that. So together now, this is a good thing because Mushi will be forced to enter a farm race. I wouldn't confidently say that Slaughter has better late game against, you know, a Weaver unless he gets like what, 4 bashes in a row. Maybe if a Hex. Maybe an Abyssal? You never know. But together they will find Ninja Boogie, Abed zipping all the way in, and there'll be one Bloodstone charge going the way to Abed. And now he even gets an Arcane Rune. Does he build into a Kaya? I'm waiting for that Kaya Arcane Rune nonsense to come out. Mushi's still hanging around inside the enemy jungle. They actually might find a sandwich here onto DJ. Yep, going in for the Primal Split. Getting the crush as well. DJ won't be able to get his Song of the Siren off. And meanwhile, Abed, popping the Arcane Rune, goes straight for Jabs. He wants to get this kill here. Zipping away. Oh no, he's been hexed up on the cliff. Jabs getting the stun up onto the Weaver with the crush. Can they chain stun him down? Yes, they can with the finger. Hold on. Abed? With the Echo Slam on 3. And Abed's still alive. 2 for 2 trade already. They want to go for more. They want to find Ohio. But it's okay. 3 for 2 trade. They're still going into the enemy base for this. Pilot that's gonna come in, but okay. Wait, are you sure? Are you sure? Corrosive Haze, they can go. They have the BKB. Why not? They're gonna keep on going for more. And click with the bash. Mushi gets himself a kill inside the enemy base at the tier 3 towers. Welcome to Southeast Asia Dota, guys. I mean, it's not like there's a tier 2 tower standing here. Big gold swing, 4 for 2, losing the Aegis for that, and they can proceed to start pushing for other objectives. Nana, he has to be very careful in how he goes. Actually went back into the Hex. It's just level 2 BOTs next on him, I hope. The Hex will be very good to save Nana, so at least when he gets jumped on, or he can afford to jump on the Storm Spirit now with one more hero. Oh, it's like Jabs, yeah, they took down Envy. I thought he took Abed down, my bad, earlier on. But Ice, he's gonna get a BKB up in pretty good timing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ohio, Pi, and Envy. Well, you need to wait for the BKB up. Slowly take things down a notch as well. You know, you can't push too aggressively when you just lost a fight. You can't bang your heads against the wall unless you actually have a very huge gold advantage. So Mr. Jackie Mao trying to push a tower. They have not taken a single tier 1. Mineski have been very diligent at just defending these tier 1s. Fnatic does not have the room to even split push. Even as the Naga as well, who is trying his best to farm up his Radiance. He understands what he needs to do this game. He needs to play as that core. Oh god, guys, I hope it doesn't get to that stage. And top tier 2 will end up falling here to Mineski most likely. Yep, Fnatic are not getting anywhere near that. And losing all their outer tier, almost all of their outer tier towers. At 26 minutes in, the last thing standing between them and a high ground right now is this last tier 2 tower. Oh, Mushi. Ooh, Envy. What? How? Bottom lane, they are looking for one more, getting the Hex up here onto DJ. Not sure that's what you want. But if everyone's slowly rotating to the bottom lane right now, they just want to back DJ up. DJ could use a Song of the Siren initiation if he catches Moon at the right time. The Shadow Bait on Ohio. Let's see where this goes. Well, obviously nowhere. Because Tinker's already back to the top lane. The best they can get right now is a Lion kill. And killing of Jabs would not be the biggest prize. And nice, you know, he can go into Assault Queras just to help out with all that negative armor. Make the heroes very squishy. Not to mention, it's not like Fnatic have the strongest, tankiest heroes out there. Maybe in between level 1 to 5 they kind of do, with Ogre and Naga. But afterwards, in the late game, with all these items coming up and Corrosive Haze, they do not. They melt. And they will take this last outer tower, and Mineski will get one step closer to sieging high ground and at least breaking this game 1. What should you buy? Well, I mean, he has the Radiance now. The item of Cancer on Naga. It's about to happen, boys. Very slowly, chat. And this way, 20 to 10, 12,000 gold advantage. Safely for sure this time we can say that Mineski, they have the advantage. Bet BKB, Orchid on the way. He's not up for that Kaya nonsense. He doesn't believe in it. Shame on you. Just kidding. He's 10k MMR. I'm like half his MMR. Feels bad, man. But hey, I mean, good news, right? After next week, we're not going to see MMR anymore. Of course, to all of you tuning in, this is a best of 5 series. Winner of this goes on to play at the Summit 8 at the Summit House. Arguably one of the best events of the year. With one of the best family feels to cater to players as well. Ice, going for Envy. Never mind. Okay. No, actually just wants to go for the camp. Foul side. We lost. 17 Bloodstone charges. Albert, they want to increase that number. Alright, Tinker over at the bottom lane. Actually went for the level 3 Rearm. So this is where the Kaya really comes into play. He has to be careful though. He knows that there are no other heroes on the map. Yeah, he can't jump like this. Never mind. They were smoked up trying to invade the enemy jungle. Actually, they won't find anyone in the Radiant jungle. They were picking out the Tinker, who is now gone. And Fnatic will be looking very, very awkward as creepy stalkers who have not accomplished their gain. They go for a second smoke, going for more. They know where they are. Dire scan as well. And they sort of have an idea. They know that the Roshan attempt should be happening once it comes up, but it's not up for 30 seconds. This could be a big play if they win this fight. This is the way to go. They ping out the creeps. They know what's happening. They know where Fnatic are. Do they want to take this fight? Positioning themselves better for higher terrain. Nana has to get ready for this fight. Boogie is there showing himself at the front lines. The Fisher connects only into one. Immediate Hex and the change time reactions. Echo Slam on two. And looks like Lodi end up dying here. Yes, Jabs with the first one going down. Mushi with the BKB. It's okay, it's fine. Song of the Shrine to try and help them disengage. To take care of the Tombstone. Chasing up the Mushi right now. Has to find out the Shrine. Nana doesn't want to show himself out of the trees. So I said, going up the Hex onto the Arbet. But can he kill Arbet down? They take care of Paladai first. So that's a good thing. But trying to kill him. Looks like Mushi will end up going down. Maybe not. Maybe yes. I'm not sure. What's happening here? He's still alive. He's going to start sprinting with the 700 movement speed. Looks like it ends up. Nana will be the first one to sacrifice his life for Mushi. In 3-for-1 trade. Mineski may have just thrown the game right there as Fnatic have found themselves a huge opening to do Roshan. Alright guys, so this is going to be a free Aegis going the way of Arbet, getting his way closer to that Orchid Malevolence. Sick games going on, but Mineski, they don't want to give this up. Thinking about going in for the clap perhaps. He's going to take care of the illusions. He has the primal split. No, he does not. Actually, that's even worse than what's he doing there. Jabs going for the stun out. Do they have the vision? No, they do not. He's thinking about it, looking for the blink. He's going in. He actually snatches the Aegis. Jabs. Okay, Fnatic, your plans have been stunted. And now Mushi with the 700 movement speed gets the bash. Down he goes. BKB, Fisher, and Mushi will end up going down. And Jabs with that Aegis, well, you know, second life. Finger trying to kill Arbet off here. It doesn't matter. Arbet has the cheese, pops the cheese, going straight for Ninja Boogie. Look at all these Bloodstone charges cashing in. And Ninja Boogie will end up going down. Double kill for Envy. 4 heroes dead. One more time. Fnatic will go for more. Zipping all the way, and he's going to go for Ice Size. Arbet 10k MMR plays, and he actually gets the kill. Almost a full team wipe here as Fnatic find themselves the biggest shift of momentum. 2800 gold swing. And we are looking at one sick game, one constant back and forth. Look at that net worth graph. It doesn't really show how much is going back and forth, but look at the tiny swings there. Look at the huge steep drop. Yes. What a game. And Nana will be forced to go into a BKB. This is where the Tinker starts to slowly fall off. And because Fnatic was so smart at just dodging all these earlier fights, making sure that Mushi couldn't snowball, making sure as well that the Brewmaster couldn't get his primal split off whenever he wanted. And now Mineski, despite that gold advantage, it's mostly gone. And of course, that's where now they realize that they are actually behind. Net worth advantage does not mean you have won the game. Mushi will be opting to go into a hut for more survivability. Bottom lane, trying to set up a trap here for Nana. They should be setting up for some Tinker wards here. That'd be pretty decent. But Arbet, I mean, I haven't seen him die ever since the laning phase. 6, 4, and 6. 25 Bloodstone charges. This guy is fat. Oh, misses the regen proc. But now it looks like Mineski, they decide they need to make something happen. They will end up going for a smoke anchor into the dire jungle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And they kind of know what's happening. They will try to invade the enemy jungle, or invade their own jungle, to try and find these enemy heroes, drive them out. But Ohio, they broke the smoke already, and now this is where they have to back out immediately. There was a ward there, using the Hex. They found Ohio, standing up. Where's the finger? Bash? Alright, they don't even need to use the finger. So Fnatic, their intrusion has been punished. But DJ, while all this is happening, he is going for the Octarine core. This is going to help him out severely with Song of the Siren cooldown, and not to mention his farm rate. He is catching up. 11,000 net worth as a support. So this way, the team has pretty much evolved into a tri-core. Ohio has basically become the new 4 as the 3 who is dead near that camp. Nana as well, next item on him. Maybe level 2 BOTs now. He still wants those. He still wants that BKB. And Storm Spirit going to Lincoln's next. That's going to be a big item for him so he doesn't get Chain Hexed, Chain Stunned. But now they want to try and siege the high ground here, forcing out the fortification. Does Envy have a TP? Okay, now he does. He just wants to complete his Lincoln Sphere. They're going to try to force the issue here. Mineski, happy with what they have. Almost bringing the tower down. Looking for the TP out. Actually, ooh. Abed. Okay, just casually. And now they're going for the melee barracks. This game, man. This game. And with the melee, or rather with the tier 3 tower down, at least they can start to go for shrines. Mineski not getting these objectives as easily as they would like, but that one was the probably easiest this game. Now taking the shrine together. Hoping perhaps the Fnatic will come out of that base. Smoked up to try and take a fight, but the creep wave is not in their favor. And you need the BKB on the Tinker as well. See, he has it now with the eggs as well. This is where you play the 12 slotted Tinker. One of the Tinkers which not many players are prepared for. 1,000 years since Boogie ever got a new item. Has the cloak at least. Now the smoke gang coming out from Fnatic. This could be where they make their plays. The Fisher comes out with the Hex. Jabs will end up sacrificing himself, but it's okay. Abed's big and angry, looking for more. Mushi is caught by the Fisher! Can he go for more? He's gonna try and right-click his way out of here. ISSI is going to the backline, going for the Primal Split, but okay, nice Song of the Siren. He's gonna catch DJ, but they have all their heroes still alive, and they will just slowly back up together. Ohio waiting for the right timing for that Echo Slam. The missiles will chase them back. They want to kill DJ down at least, but they know it's a trap. Mineski will not get baited up into those high ground, but okay, it's Ohio. Wait. Zipping all the way in. Who did it go for? The Echo was used onto Mushi. And Mushi, will he end up dying here? Yes, he will. Abed getting himself another Bloodstone charge. He's gained 3 already. And 10k MMR plays are coming into play as Abed is unstoppable. And Envy now picking up a haste rune for himself. Mineski will be forced to take an extremely passive position. The Mushi slaughter once again not working out, despite having such a good start. So 6 games here, 4,000 gold advantage, slowly dwindling into the Fnatic side. This could as well be Fnatic's right now because they have the map to control, they have the heroes to deal with this global ganking presence, they have the heroes to deal with the Tinker as well. And Tinker will be going to Shiva's God. At this point, I'm really not sure how you're gonna like swap things out that quickly. I mean, it's a good thing that Rearm, refreshes the backpack items as well. But that just means he has to play like what 15 slots where you have to like drop items inside the base, and come back, maybe even get your own courier. Many things available. At some point, he may even be forced into that Radiance Manta style Tinker to rat, just to get the lanes into Fnatic's favor much easier. This is a very risky move. At this point, with how many Bloodstone charges that Abed has. And he's almost level 25. Overload pierces immunity. 500 distance auto remnant in ball lightning. I mean, that's still sick. I'm just waiting to see if he goes for the Ags. I would love to see an Ags into an Echo Slam this game, but I don't think the Ags has that much value since they are depending a lot on Ohio for his key initiations. He has been very on point this game. Yes, he died 3 times in the lane, but it's okay. Oh, trying to go here for Nana, just taking care of the creep wave. Envy and friends, they will try to push that top lane. You know, he will trade the drums out eventually, guys, for maybe like a Bloodthorn. He could go into an MKB, even a Daedalus. I mean, hell, even a Heart wouldn't be a bad idea. And look at DJ, he's basically got the Octarine core already. How is this support again? Anyone?
Is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
So 23 and 19 at 38 minutes in. What appeared to be a steamroll. It's not, you know, they gotta cook it again. Take that back. And the tier 1 tower top lane will finally fall after what seems like 1,000 years. Tinker is pushing out the middle wave so that they can take that second shrine on the right side of the map.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And I'm still amazed by that. I'm still going back to that Jabs Aegis steal earlier on. where this is the perfect timing. Great reflexes. You can see the pre-click right there. Mushi waiting for one hero to come in the middle lane. They were looking for a pick, but the dire side used to scan, and Fnatic, they knew that the hero was waiting, so they stayed away, leaving only Ohio in the front lines. Zipping all the way, and he's found them. They know where. Going straight for Mushi. He wants to kick him away. The fish is going to be there coming out as well. But Ninja Bookie end up going down. Echo Slam, I'm not sure on what. Oh, we're trying to catch Jabs. Alright, Jabs gonna get brought down by Ohio. And Albert going ham. He's gonna try and kill Nana here. Nana of the BKB. Oh, Jabs who end up going out to enemy at long last. The primal split is going around very, very useless. Some of the sign will now be used. This is where they start to reload. This is where they fight. 2 for 1. Fnatic, they have Mineski completely wrapped up. Looking for it. Never mind. Quick blink out from Nana. Trying to get Mushi now. They were trying to turn around, but it's very, very fat Mushi. Orchid Silence coming out. Envy on the hunt. This Brooding Split just never seems to end. But now they want the big target. They want Mushi God. When Mushi's on the run, 700 movement speed. How is this balanced? Ohio turning around for Ice. Alright. Drunken Haze. Okay, slowly kill him down. And that's it. One more Bloodstone charge. Another 3 going to Arbed's Bloodstone. 3 for 1. And Mineski. Sure, for sure right now, Fnatic have to be ahead. Look at that gold swing again. They've lost 3 fights in a row now. That Aegis Steel was not enough to tilt Fnatic. It's only game 1, but could this possibly be the rise of a new Sea Giant? This is what I'm asking here. Nana, spotted out by Ohio. The stun is there as well. The zip in from Abed. Nana! And Abed adding extra Bloodstone charges, going his way. Zipping all the way. He wants more. He's not done. He's going to find Ninja Boogie. Easiest kill of his life with the overload charges. Ohio will help KS that kill, but he just wanted to confirm the kill, you know? He's picking it out. It's like, why? And you can tell Abed at this point, he's having fun. That gold advantage is long gone. Over to the bottom lane, they're going to try and fight into Envy, trying to catch him off. Time lapse has already been used. He actually might get right click down. The Fisher onto 2. Can he try to stop him down? Ding, ding, ding. Mushi, never mind, pops the BKB. While he looks like he will actually end up down here. Then Envy's going to come back and they will get the kill here. One more Bloodstone charge going to the way of Abed. This is a complete disaster for Mineski as they are completely collapsing apart. Now the buyback will be forced out, but Abed, look at that mana regen, 88.6 balanced. And he's going to go back and zipping all the way to the top, trying to go for the lion. But never mind, DJ has the Song of the Siren available, popping the BKB. They want to try and fight this Ice. It will right click down Pile like that, but it's only the pause 5. So it costs them 1 buyback, so they get 1 kill. Still, it's okay. And Fnatic happy with what they got. They forced 1 buyback out, and that's enough for them to just back off. So Mineski have not been able to get any other objectives for like a good 7 minutes now. This game has completely shifted. And Eternal Envy picking up a regen rune. His items have also kind of staled, but you know, he's just saving up for his next item. Perhaps to buy an anime doll with it next time. But Ohio going to an Assault Cuirass. Interesting. I would have thought you want to go for a Hex. Abed's definitely going to the Shivas. This is going to help him a lot more. Just destroying heroes from a huge distance. 33 Bloodstone charges. Hasn't died at all, like I said. The kills just keep coming. Tinker has the high net worth, but this is to be expected from a hero that farms across the map. Do they want to zip into the Roshan? Looks like never mind. Mushi and friends, they will take this. The Refresher Shot will actually end up going to Ice. Double Primal Split. This is going to be quite big. We need to see if Mineski can kind of turn this around. The way I see them trying to win this right now is if they can actually bring down the Weaver quickly. But you know, at this point, Envy has buyback. This Naga is extremely fat. So far, he has been so on point with being able to helping them disengage the traps left, right, and center. Then he is thinking about it. Sees Mushi, but Mushi is very tanky. Not the ideal hero you want to kill here. Has the Shees as well. Aegis on Mushi included. What do you go for next with 3,500 gold? This net worth, you see, is starting to fall off. This is why I said I'm not sure if Slaughter has the late game potential to take on a Weaver, who will obviously start going to an MKB next. Yeah, that's a great item here. And with the new MKB, his damage output is going to be very sick. I mean, you basically have your Shiva's God on the way up. If Fnatic can take this nice and slow, this 2,000 gold advantage should be more. Going already for the zip, and he's gonna find a lion immediately. This is gonna be a very, very quick kill. Echo Slam onto Ohio once more of the BKB. They take care of Ninja Boogie to follow him into the grave. Go on, trying to turn here onto YSSI. The TP onto the zombies from Nana. Can he do anything with this? Popping the BKB. He needs to get the Hex out here into Abed. But is it the target that you want to kill? Can he kill him off a second time? He has enough mana for it. Going for the Chain Hex again. Do they have enough damage? That's the question. Storm Spirit will end up going down at long last, but the instant respawn, he can zip all the way back in. Mushi's still alive, gonna try and right click here onto Ohio. Abed's gonna zip all the way to the bounty rune, okay. But never mind, it looks like Nana will end up dying here. Envy's still fighting, he's okay with this. Nana will buy back, they wanna try and hold this. They need to defend, but there was a double damage in Envy. Look at that damage output once more. 3 for 3 trade happening in that team fight. Paladin was invis the whole time. And they want to pick up the gem. The scan will be used, they need to back out of there. Just to be sure, Mushi looking for a stun. And Abed doesn't want to die here. And for the first time, they do halt his Bloodstone progress. They are picking out Paladin who picked up the gem. They were looking for it. Do they know Paladin will TP out saving the gem? But no, Abed goes in. He wants Nana. He knows that this is a dieback. Can he get the kill here? Together with the Weaver, they get it! And Mushi, oh dear, no Tinker for 100 seconds. This could be an extremely big opening for Fnatic to push if they can only just get the lanes in their favor. Alright, so here we are, 4,000 gold advantage, the buyback and the dieback, constant back and forth, and Envy, he's nowhere near done, he's been caught out, and Mushi, Envy? Hello? Underestimating that extra 15% bash chance of attack speed and 100 bash damage. Slaughter is quite painful. He's going for a butterfly next, so going into a butterfly despite the MKB, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because, okay, it actually looks like Weaver queues up a different item going into an Assault Cuirass. He could actually opt to go into a Skadi as well, just with the extra stats. He goes for the butterfly. Settles upon that. Bloodstone, I feel like the Bloodthorn would be a really good choice here. Oh, Abed finds the sick rune, you know, the good rune. You have to love regen runes on Storm Spirits. Alright. In 46 minutes and this game doesn't look like it's ever going to be over. I hope it doesn't, because we are having... This is only game 1. Can you imagine? We could potentially have 5 games, but this is only game 1. The quality of Dota happening right now is just too damn high for a C game. So Abed, next item, will be looking to complete that Bloodthorn so that he can bring down heroes much quicker. Naga as well, just pushing out the waves. Going to get the Manta style soon. I mean, DJ is basically a core, like I said. Paladin is the only one buying wards at this point, right?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, so Slaughter showing himself here in this bottom lane. He's slowly cutting out his mana. Didn't want to try and jump for this. You know, Storm Spirit. He could go for it if he wants to, but he doesn't want to take the risk. After dying that one time, perhaps save for buyback. This is where both teams, they have to take the farming approach, trying to farm up their buybacks at least. Or except for Nana, of course. His job is just to keep pushing out the waves and defend against the Naga threat of Rat. I mean, they are pretty decent heroes at splitting up the map, forcing Mineski to split up, which is very annoying. Okay, so Ice after their Sakuras, he has the Refresher shot, going to an Octarine core. Interesting, I thought he would have wanted to go into a Radiance. Like I said, they need some extra lockdown for the Storm Spirit. Yes, Lion's a great counter to it, but Lion's just been dying every single time in the fights. He's been constantly getting locked down. And if the numbers advantage, you know, Fnatic have just been so smart and how they want to approach it. Alright, so 29 to 29 with 1,000 gold lead. I mean, net worth is basically nothing at this point. Roshan only potentially may come up in 2 minutes and a half. That's a very long time. Abed still waiting. Actually chose to go for the Overload, pierces immunity. Shiva's guard zipping all the way in, just messing around with jabs. Taking care of the illusion, you know. Jabs is scared. And despite playing as a 4, you look, this is the real 4 right there. I hope this doesn't encourage people to pick Naga as a support, thinking, guys, I'm a support, but you actually just go as a core. Not every game's like that, guys. Not every game. In Eternal Envy, Butterfly complete. Now he will build into more damage, which will be the MKB. Not too late to opt to go into a Bloodthorn.
Radiant's bottom tower
You could also
is under
actually get rid of the treads, go into a heart. Extra survivability, 2200 HP. Let's see, Ohio still trying to build his way to an Assault Cuirass. Talents wise, almost level 25. The 50% magic resistance is really good for him here. But for BKB, seems like a waste, doesn't it? You could also opt to go into the -2 seconds Enchant Totem cooldown. With an Octarine Core, that'd be pretty sick. Paladin, for the first time, gets to farm a tiny bit. That plus 60 GPM, slowly working out, but feels bad, man. When Ice Frog made wards more expensive, even if you AFK for a minute, you're still not gonna have enough gold for a ward. Or will you? I'm not sure. Someone do the math. And the Bloodthorn is almost complete until Abed. He still has a Clarity and Salve inside his backpack.
Radiant are scanning.
And Mineski very afraid to make any moves. They understand right now they are not the ones who get to make the terms of the game. The win conditions right now mostly favor Fnatic. But even then, I don't exactly say that it's very one-sided. This game is still at a point where either team can take this game. Abed simply use that region rune to the max. So one of the biggest things right now, I feel, which could help out a lot is if Ogre Magi does end up getting these defensive items. The Glimmer Cape would be decent, the Force Staff as well, just to get the targets away from Mushi. To a certain extent, he's like an Ursa at this point, where he blinks into someone, he tries to get the bash to stun, quickly racket that hero down. But popping the Primal Split, they want to try and catch Abed, who is basically taking care of creep waves and is zipping all the way back to Narnia. Okay. Looking around for something. I hope there was a misclick. Let's see. There is no cooldown on Refresh Shot, right? It doesn't expire after a specific time. So yeah, okay. Oh, hold on, they found one hero. It will be the Mushi Slaughter getting caught out at the river. He pops the cheese and the BKB with the heart and the butterfly. He's gonna try and run away from this, but they're gonna keep on going. Ohio getting bashed up. Echo Slam onto Song of the Shine will be there to help them disengage, but they pop the Primal Split. What can they do? Catching up Ohio, he will get fingered down. Jabs gets himself one kill. So Mineski looks like they've actually turned this around. Looking for more. They have the Storm Panda looking for more. Might even find Abed. Cycling him down into the air. Maybe they want DJ instead, but they don't have the movement speed on the Pandas. What a turnaround. And while all of that was happening, Envy's at the bottom lane having fun. He's found Nana. But can he rat kick him down? I don't think so. That's a creep wave instantly taken care of. Over the middle lane, they want to try and fight it. Who have they caught? They caught the Storm Spirit. Can they chain him down immediately? I'm not sure if they can. Abed, the Hex! And Abed is down, but he will be up in 30 seconds. He has buyback. And Mineski are looking very good. Now for the first time in this game, they will look like they properly want to siege and take the melee barracks, or even the range racks for that matter. Taking the range racks, looks like they will finally claim one barracks. And Envy looking for a courier snap, takes care of it. No items on it though. So Mineski will be happy that they finally have something going their way. There's the Roshan happening. Let's see how this goes. They even used the Primal Split. Alright. I mean, I guess when you have such a 30-second cooldown and Primal Split, why not, right? You have a Refresher Shot as well. And they will take care of this Golden Piggy. Aegis going their way. Envy still trying to cut the creep wave. The double damage. Never mind. Hits to the bottom lane. Yeah, he wants to try and get some pressure off the bottom as well. He still wants to farm that MKB and have enough for buyback. That's a very tough task. DJ as well. I mean, that was a very awkward fight. You commit like that, and when you didn't succeed in that gank to nuke the Slaughter down before he gets the cheese off, that's just where things just went to shit. Alright, so 31 to 29, 3,000 gold advantage, but Mineski have just made it seem like they've actually been able to get this game to split up again. And just like that, for our first game, we are actually going to hit the 1 hour mark pretty soon. Primal Split every 30 seconds to farm, why not, right? It's like treating it like a Naga. And this is why I said it's very interesting to see how a micro hero like the Brewmaster will be played by Ice, the micro god. Okay, so 54 minutes in now. Pilot die. Any new items on him? No, it's gonna take a long time. And he still wants to have buyback as well. Can you imagine if you're playing as a pause 5 this game? Look at the net worth on Bookie and Pilot die. I mean, at least no one's... Okay, I can't really say that no one's ridiculously poor. They both are. 700 movement speed. I mean, balanced, right? Looking for the jump here. Actually, no, they found the Naga. Naga Siren should end up dying here. Cycling up into there, get the purge as well. Looks like Naga will end up dying. And they will give away this kill with the finger. Ice getting himself one very big kill. So the Naga down for 80 seconds. Could this be a big opening once more for Mineski? They found several openings already. But Envy's just constantly putting pressure on this bottom tower. Who do they want to try and find? Primal split to split things up again. They are smoked up. Let's see where they will go. Hold on, they know where they are. Going immediately for the crush onto Abed. Can he hex him down? They break the Lincolns. Can he nuke him down? That's the question. Abed with the bash from Mushi. And now when they may turn around for Envy instead. Boogie still has the vision on him. They put the sentry down, but Envy's way too fast using the butterfly as well. He's going to get enough movement speed and actually back out of there. Alright. New 17%, in this case, extra 15%. He's happy with this. And use the primal split one more time. With the melee, so middle racks getting pushed out, they could actually just go straight for another lane, another tower. Go straight to the top. You have a heart, you have a butterfly, why not? Yeah, you can do this. This was expected.
Dire structures are fortified.
And with the fortification baited out, they have to just hold for time. 15 seconds before the storm and the Naga Siren spawn. And they have Primal Split off cooldown in a jiffy with the Octavine Core, disgusting talents. And they will pop the Primal Split one more time, trying to get the siege up as soon as they can. Looks like another lane of Brax actually going to the back line, going here for the initiation. They want to try and get the Storm Panda, in which they will successfully get. And they will get one more melee Brax, range Brax, going to get the Earth Panda out of there ASAP. Just clearing the creep wave. And just like that, this game has completely shifted to the side of Mineski. Envy, he's found Mushi, looking for the Echo. Fisher only on one Echo, 1, 2, 2. Can they kill? Jabs down ASAP. Abed takes care of him, so no target to pull back to. Line with buyback in this. Envy trying to right click his way out of this. Can get Ninja Boogie? We want to get the time lapse, the bash from Mushi. Another song on the side. Can they try and can they actually get out of this? Moon with the BKB will clear DJ. No buyback on the Naga sign for 90 seconds. Envy may be forced to buy back here, otherwise this will be the mega creeps. The creep wave is coming in. Mineski, have they just done it? What the hell? I mean, Gold Swing doesn't really matter at this point, but with their heroes, they can go straight for the mega creeps right here. The buyback out from Eternal Envy. Will it be enough to help salvage them from this game? They will go for the Swarm, zipping all the way in. Abed, he's trying to go here, all the way to the backline for Ninja Boogie, but now used his roll ups, he will just purge it. But Abed doesn't have enough damage. They found Envy. Envy is dead. Die back for 2 minutes without Eternal Envy. Nana, can he get Abed? He has no more mana. He's going to try his best to right click away. He will bring down the Tinker, who does it buyback. Now he buys back. Can he get the stuns in? Ninja Boogie getting right clicked down by Wahai, but never mind. He's still going to be kept alive by the sword. He has the earn charges as well. And it looks like they found the Hex into Abed. Abed is going to go down here. 1 more minute without the Storm Spirit. He will be forced to buy back. Can they hold? He will buy back to try and hold this. He's going right now. He just wants to kill Ninja Boogie, which he will finally get. But Jebs and Mushi, they're still right there. They don't care. They're going to cover him. They're happy with this. With the Primal Split, of course, they can try and take this tier 4 tower. But looks like Ohio will also be dead. And Mineski, after close to 1 hour, they will finally take game 1. Right? I mean, even if you're 10k MMR, you're not going to have to match up against 5 players on the side of Mineski, or 4 in this case. What a game. 57 minutes and a half. Aegis expiring. But Mineski will finally break Fnatic. They fought on for as long as they can, but ladies and gentlemen, this is only game 1. This is one game where you guys, you want to stay tuned. This is something which you definitely have to watch. Keep on coming and stay tuned, guys, to all 23,000 of you on the Beyond the Summit stream. I'm Hades. If you enjoyed the cast or you have any feedback, you can follow me at Hades.tv on Facebook or Twitter, or on social media. It's on Instagram, it's Hades Dota. But we'll be back for game 2. We'll be taking a quick break. The players need to discuss to bring you more of this amazing top tier C Dota. We'll be back shortly. See you guys soon.